our chief Washington correspondent, Jonathan Karl, with us here at the desk today as we watch this live picture. And I always think, you know, for folks at home, John, who might have become somewhat immune to all of these major developments involving Donald Trump through the years, and here we are following another live coverage, you know, a helicopter shot, if you will, of a motorcade heading to a courthouse. But I don't want to let it pass without speaking to the history of this moment. This is nothing like what we watched, even in Manhattan a few weeks back. This is history being made. Never have we seen a former president federally charged.
You know, on one hand, you could say we haven't seen a former president of the United States indicted for about 8 weeks, given that he was indicted in Manhattan.
My point precisely.
But you are exactly right. This is different. The charges here are more serious. He is being indicted by a special counsel, by the Department of, an investigation brought to the Department of Justice. These are federal charges. These are serious charges that could lead to significant jail time if he were to be convicted. It gets to the heart of his oath of office. You swear to defend the country against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And here we see that Donald Trump allegedly, as laid out in this indictment, how he treated some of the nation's most sensitive secrets. And reading through that indictment to see the way Jack Smith has described the nature of these classified documents. Obviously, David, we don't know exactly what they are because they are classified documents, but documents that are described as detailing the military capabilities of the United States and the military vulnerabilities of the United States and the capabilities and vulnerabilities of our allies. So the significance of treating information like that, allegedly in such a cavalier way, and the photographs showing the boxes of documents, one of them spilled out over the floor, another in a bathroom by a shower, in the ballroom of Mar-a-Lago, the very ballroom where he announced his third presidential campaign, and then to see detailed the ways in which he allegedly obstructed justice as the person that was at the pinnacle of the United States federal government, defying court orders.
We're watching the motorcade now arrive at the federal courthouse. And John, something Jack Smith included in that indictment with everything else you just laid out was a reminder to the American people that this was a president who won in 2016 based on making an argument to the American people that he would enforce the laws that protected classified information from getting into the wrong hands, from being loosely held, from being disrespected, if you will. He included that quote that we have returned to in our reporting as well, but he included that in his indictment and for a purpose.
Absolutely. And you know, what you're hearing from a lot of the former president's allies, particularly in Congress, is this sense, well, Hillary Clinton had classified documents in her emails. James Comey famously outlined the fact that a handful of the emails that Hillary Clinton had classified markings, that Joe Biden had classified documents from his days as a U.S. Senator still in his possession. Mike Pence had classified documents. This seems to be an entirely different case, both in terms of the volume, the nature of the material, and most critically, the fact that he didn't turn them over when he was asked to turn them over.
And I think that's what's most important for no matter what side you're on politically in this country. Is this is the case being made here is willful retention, that the former president was given multiple opportunities to turn these back over and did not.
And you know, I think it's significant. You mentioned the judge who will ultimately be hearing this case, Judge Aileen Cannon, is somebody that was appointed by Donald Trump, somebody that made rulings that were favorable to Donald Trump earlier in this very case. You know, some say she's a Trump judge. I recall John Roberts, the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, saying when Trump attacked a judge as an Obama judge during the 2016 campaign, we don't have Obama judges or Bush judges or Clinton judges. We have judges that seek to have equal treatment under the law for those who come before them. So I think this will be a very interesting, test case here, and it's significant that whoever the judge is, and the fact that it's a judge that Trump himself put on the court, I mean, our system of justice, that should be just fine.
and you're looking at live pictures from our ABC station in Miami, WPLG, Donald Trump has arrived now at the federal courthouse in Miami. As you have heard our team report here this afternoon, Donald Trump will be processed, fingerprinted, though in this day and age it'll be electronic, not with sort of, the old school of putting your thumb in the ink, if you will. That'll be registered, no mugshot needed. Obviously, these were all part of conversations, negotiations between his legal team, his changing legal team, if you will, about what he would have to do. And obviously, one of, if not the most recognized man in the world, certainly in this moment.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.